What's going on, everyone? Dr. Ambat Prime 2.0 back again with this new video, and well, as this video entitles, I'm giving you guys my top 10 characters that have used this weapon, Captain America's shield. Because at the point in time me videoing this, well, Falcon and Winter Soldier is right around the corner, and hence me wearing the shirt because I'm super excited for it. I figured I'd do a Captain America themed video by talking about characters that wielded this thing. Yeah, that's right, Cap's shield. Spoiler alert, I'm not on the list, and also I'm not going to be in the show. Sorry to spoil that. But for this list, I'm focusing on characters that have wielded Captain America's shield in like the comics here and there, and a little bit of movie-related things, but I'm mostly focusing on the comics because that's what most of these characters are, and if you're thinking TV shows, movies, and all that, well, I'll be counting a little bit of movies, sorta, but I'm mostly focusing on the comics because that's how it works. So, I'm going to start this list off from number 10 and work my way up to number 1. Starting the list off at number 10 is Roscoe Simons. He's basically a character that tried to take over the mantle of Captain America back in 1963, I believe, but that was when, well, at the time, well, let's just say Captain had, well, some other business here and there, and Roscoe was the only option. He was basically a character that took over the mantle of Captain America for only a short time, but he would even have a thing for fighting crime, using the shield, but sadly, he would end up dead in the end. And if you're wondering what happened to Steve Rogers, at the time, Steve Rogers was going by the name Nomad, wearing a new suit and all that. It was in the 60s. Our heroes were a lot more kid-friendly, and also, well, they were wearing different type of tights back then, so there's that. Number 9 is Nathan Summers, aka Cable. I had to put Cable on the list because, well, here's why he made the list. He and Captain America were in a full-on brawl here and there, and during that brawl, that was when Cable got to use, well, Captain America's shield to protect himself, along with Cap using, well, his future gun. And even though it was only for a short time, I had to just throw it in there because, well, why the heck not? I mean, I hope maybe later we get to see Cable use it again. Number 8 on the list goes to David Rutherford. There's not a lot to say about him, but let's just say he was a character that tried to take over the mantle of Captain America for a short time. He was just a character that had a thing for just trying to idolize Captain America and try to be Captain America, mainly because of all the government things that have been going on at his time. Again, he would only be Cap for a short time, but now you'll know that about a time where someone else, well, took the suit, took the shield, and all that. Number 7 is Isaiah Bradley. Now, he's a very bulky character that's tried to take over the mantle of Captain America, sorta, but there's a really good reason why. He was the first African-American super soldier to gain, well, a super soldier serum just like Cap, but would even have a thing for using a suit and a shield just like him. So, that's what Isaiah's been doing because, well, he tried to be Captain America, sorta. Sadly, he would nearly end up dead, but would later on become the hero known as Patriot. And yet his story will continue later in the future. Number 6 is Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye himself. We've only seen Clint use the shield for a short amount of time, but there's a good reason on why I threw him on the list. He basically had a thing for helping Cap use his shield for training here and there, but there were also times where he got to toss it around here and there. Heck, maybe later in the future we'll get to see Jeremy Renner throw the shield in the Hawkeye series. Jeremy, make that happen. Sure, we might have seen you do it in Age of Ultron for like one shot, but do it again, please. Halfway at number 5 is Superman. The 90s was full of a lot of crazy comic book things here and there, and DC crossing over with Marvel was one of the crazy comic book things that happened in the 90s. So, well, here's what happened. In the Justice League versus Avengers comic, let's just say in that fight that would go on between heroes and villains in the DC and Marvel universe, Superman would wield Captain America's shield and Thor's hammer. And to me, that was scary, that was cool to see, well, Superman wield both those weapons, and it was just a really cool concept to see happen. Also in that comic, Superman has a full-on brawl with the Hulk, so another reason to read it. And if you haven't read that comic, highly recommend reading it. Number 4 goes to U.S. Agent, aka John Walker. Now this is basically a character that's in a way tried to be Captain America, but in a very dark and brooding way. Yeah, but there's a reason why, well, I had to make him be on the list and why he's really high up. He was basically someone who tried to take over the mantle of Captain America because of the government here and there, but would even don his own suit and would even take the shield here and there while giving it a different color and all that. That's why, well, I had to throw him on the list. And this is also a character we'll see in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. And he'll be played by Wyatt Russell, so I'm looking forward to seeing him in this show as well. Number 3 goes to Miles Morales, Spider-Man. With me being a diehard Spider-Man fan, I had to throw Miles really high on the list. That's why he's top 3. But if you're wondering how he used the shield, here's how and why. Not only he would have a thing for teaming up with Captain America here and there, but he would even, use the shield here and there in the Civil War II comic, and would even use it to, help other heroes here and there. I just couldn't help myself. Plus, maybe later in comics we'll get to see Miles use it again, just for, the Venom Black series, or if there's Civil War III. It's just something that, I enjoy seeing. Taking the second spot on the list is Sam Wilson, aka Falcon. I'm pretty sure y'all can take a really big guess on why Falcon is, second spot on the list. When the world still needed a Captain America, and Steve Rogers chose Sam to become the new Captain America, donning a new suit, and would even wield the shield by, helping others, and, still being an Avenger and leading the team. The more you know, because, the Avengers still needed a Captain America, and Steve needed someone to take over. So Falcon was the right choice. And I'm looking forward to seeing Sam use the shield in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. And that's the reason I'm super excited to see Falcon and Winter Soldier. And taking top spot number 1 is Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier. I'm pretty sure it's obvious he made the list because, of many reasons. Other than he's used the shield in the movies, we got to see him use the shield, in comics back in the 2000s. In Captain America's apparent death in Civil War, Bucky Barnes decided to take the mantle as Captain America, donning a new suit, and would also have the shield here and there, but would even become very handy with it as well. And even though he would only be Captain America for a short time, it was just a really cool concept and just really something different to just throw in the Marvel Universe and all that. Plus, he's just one of my favorite characters to take over the costume and shield for when it comes to being Captain America. Also, we're friends for because he was fighting side by side with Cap. Good old Bucky. That's why he's number 1. Now, before I end this list, I do have a couple honorable mentions to add in, because why the heck not? As for the honorable mentions on the list, those would be William Naslund, Jeffrey Mace, and just for fun, Spider-Man. I only threw Spider-Man in there just for fun, and because, I still love Civil War till this day. And that about wraps up my list. And I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. Really hope you like this video, really hope you like my list. And again, this whole list was just my opinion, so everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But let me know what y'all's opinion is in the comments down below. And again, I only did this video because I'm really looking forward to seeing, the Falcon and Winter Soldier. But I also want to say thanks again for watching. And just to wrap it up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already by hitting subscribe down there, along with hitting the bell down there so that way you are notified whenever my next video is uploaded. And don't forget to also, hit the thumbs up so I know you like this video or even love it. And don't forget to, comment below. I'm always reading the comments. And don't forget to also follow me on social media, and I just might follow you guys back. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, CosplayMino, TikTok, All my social media names are right here, so again, just follow me, and I just might follow you guys back. But until my next video, this is Dr. Prime 2.0 signing out, and I will be seeing y'all in my next video.